Today, we're exploring a word that makes a lot of people uncomfortable: surrender. For most of us, that word sounds like giving up, like quitting, like losing. But that's not what we're talking about today. We're talking about surrender in the spiritual sense, letting go and letting God. And I want to be clear, I'm not here to tell you who or what God should be for you. Whether you call it God, source, spirit, the universe, whatever resonates, this is simply a power that loves you, cares for you, and is working on your behalf. And when you can truly surrender to that, you get to put down a weight you were never meant to carry alone. Now, the reason most of us struggle to surrender isn't because we don't want peace. It's because somewhere along the way, control started to feel like safety. And that need to control, that gripping, that resistance gets stored in the body as tension, as anxiety, as an underlying hum of stress that never fully goes away. That's exactly where EFT comes in. EFT, or emotional freedom techniques, works by combining focused awareness with tapping on specific acupressure points on the body. As you tap, your nervous system begins to calm, and the emotional charge behind that need for control starts to loosen its grip. We're not going to force you to surrender today. We're simply going to use tapping to release the fear and resistance that's been making it feel impossible, so that trust can come in naturally on its own terms. Let's go through the tapping points so you can follow along. We start at the karate chop point on the side of the hand, then move through the inside of the eyebrow, the side of the eye, eye, under the nose, the chin, the collarbone, under the arm, and the top of the head. That's one full round. Tap on either side of the body with one hand or two hands, using two or three fingers, whatever feels most natural. So now take a slow breath in through your nose, hold it, and exhale. Now close your eyes and just notice how your body responds to the word surrender. Does something tighten? Does part of you want to push back? That's the resistance we're here to work with today. Most of us have spent years gripping outcomes, managing situations, and trying to force things into place. The idea of releasing that control, even to something that loves you, can feel genuinely terrifying. On a scale from 1 to 10, how much resistance do you feel around truly letting go and trusting something greater than yourself? Just notice the number without judgment. Now take one more slow breath in. Exhale. Now begin tapping on the karate chop point and repeat after me. Even though I resist surrendering, I choose to deeply and completely love, honor, and accept myself. Even though I want to stay in control because I'm not sure I can trust anyone, including God, to take care of me. I choose to love and honor myself anyway. Even though surrendering feels like giving up, and part of me isn't ready to let go, I choose to deeply and completely love and accept myself. All this resistance to surrendering, I will not give up control. I'm going to make it happen myself. I have to stay in control because if I let go, who knows what will happen? I'm not sure I can trust that. All this fear of letting go. And I look at things in my life, things that didn't go the way I wanted, difficult situations, and I ask, where was God then? How could that happen if something greater was watching over me? And surrendering just doesn't feel safe. All this doubt, all this fear. But what if those hard things happened because I was grasping for control with unhealthy thinking? What if the resistance itself was the problem? What if surrender was never about giving up, but about trusting something wiser than my fear? Maybe God knows what's best for me. Maybe I could start to trust that. Surrender doesn't mean I do nothing. It doesn't mean I leave it all and check out. It means I do my part. I take inspired action. I show up fully, and I leave the rest to something greater than me. I'm letting go and letting God. I'm releasing my need to control everything. I'm releasing my doubt. Oh, me of little faith. I'm letting that go. I'm trusting that I am loved. I'm trusting that I am cared for. I'm trusting that I am in very good hands. I'm surrendering in my body, in my mind, and in my spirit. I am letting go and letting God. I take my inspired action and I trust the rest. I am surrendering and it feels like relief. Now take a slow breath in, hold it, exhale. Close your eyes and check back in. That resistance you felt at the beginning, where is it now? For most people, something has softened. Some of that tightness has eased. That's what tapping does. It doesn't talk you into trusting. It clears away what was making trust feel impossible in the first place. And what's left underneath all that resistance, all that fear, all that need to control is peace. That was always there. We just cleared a path back to it. Surrender isn't weakness. It's one of the most courageous things you can do. It's choosing to trust that you don't have to figure everything out alone. Your job is to show up, take the inspired action, do your part, and release the rest. You are in very good hands. Now, drink some water before you move on. This kind of work shifts something real inside of you, and hydration helps your body integrate it fully. Thank you for being here, and I'll see you in the next one.